I know, hello, welcome. I will reply back to you. I was just getting organized as I'm just sort of trying to put together everyone's different personal files. But thank you so much for sending your photos. Again, this is optional. You don't have to send me photos if you don't want to, completely up to you. Well done. I am so impressed with everyone's progress. I know quite a lot of people are saying a little bit worried. Do not worry. You know, I've posted some amazing things on Instagram, some of you, but you know, lots of people have been doing yoga before this. Again, don't compare your progress to anyone else's. You know, if you're doing better than the day before, doesn't matter if you're not looking like the person on Instagram as well. Don't compare yourself. I tend to do it myself. It is very easy. We're human, but try not to. You're the only one on this journey, no one else. So be kind to yourself. You know, it's the way it is. But you guys you're giving 100%. So what more can you do? You're doing great, and I'm really happy with everyone's progress. But the first things first, I just want to talk to you a little bit about the email that I sent regarding wide leg splits, so middle splits or straddle splits, however you want to call it, and the difference between wide-legged fold and how your knees are meant to be. I will go into a bit more detail into the class because we're going to be doing a lot of that today. But there are different aspects of where your knees should be. Should it be facing forward? Should it be facing behind? But we will go into that. So I will stop while we're in the pose later on and just explain it to you. Okay. Oh, sorry, cat flap just went. I will explain it in a little bit more detail into the class. So if you do have questions as well, I'm thinking of doing a little Q&A for you guys. I don't know if you want to be live, it can be quite boring. But if you want to send me some questions through, and maybe I'll do a long email replying back to them or a video, it's completely up to you if you do have questions, just so everyone sort of gets a bit more familiar if you're a bit stuck. All right, guys, so when you are ready, we're going to start seated today, but in Baddha Konasana. So soles of the feet together, knees apart. I hope you enjoy the class. Play your music as loud or as quiet as you want. Everyone is on mute. So if there is a problem, you know what to do. Give me a big wave, because I can see all of your screens, but not so much mine. So give me a wave if there is a problem. All right, guys. Soles of the feet together, knees apart. Roll the shoulders back a few times. Deep breath in through the nose and a big sigh through your mouth. Close your eyes. So just taking hold of your feet. Lift through the heart, roll the shoulders back. Take a deep breath in through the nose. And then just a big sigh through the mouth. I want you to just sigh out the day. Relax all the muscles in the face. Your jaw is loose. And there's space between your back teeth. Relax the shoulders, and if you'd like to, just turning the palms up towards the ceiling or the sky. Let the arms be heavy. Make sure that your spine is straight. Let's come into practice today by slowing our breathing, by letting go of whatever day that you had, and just by gently clearing the mind by breathing. So if we focus just on slowing down the breath, it just sends signals to the brain that it's time to just slow everything down. Take this moment for yourself and forget whatever's going on in your world for the next 50 minutes. Nothing else is important, just you being here in this moment. And you can forget all of the worries and the stresses, just for this time. It is normal that your mind will go, as we're only human. But just if you can, draw awareness back to your breath whenever you find yourself in a negative space or being unkind to yourself during a class. Just bring the present moment back by breathing. Setting an intention, if you'd like, for today's class. And then when you're ready, big inhale through the nose. Fill the lungs to the maximum capacity all the way up. Fill, 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 fill. And then open the eyes and exhale through the mouth. Well done, guys. So gently from here, shall we take the hands and we're just going to press the knees out. Now it's a rock back and forth. Real slow. Just rock back and forth. Slight, not too much pressure here, but just if you can, really slowly rocking. Well done. Fantastic, guys. Take hold of the feet, lift the heart, roll the shoulders, and just roll your neck. Gently rocking side to side, up and down, chin to the chest. Keep your spine straight. So just making sure you're switching on that Ujjayi breathing. Fantastic, guys. Place the hands just behind you and then bring the feet out in line with your hips. Slowly rock the knees over to your left side, but keep your torso where it is, and then all the way over to the right side. So slow and controlled here. Just pressing over, opening through our hip joint. Well done. From here, crossing the feet, coming to a cross-legged position onto the mat. Let's just warm up a little bit. So left fingertips to the floor, right arm all the way up and over. Keep rooted in your seated bones. Fantastic. All the way over to the right side. Right fingertips or your forearm, and lift all the way up and over with your left hand. Fantastic. Inhale, lift, roll the shoulders back. Right hand over to the left knee, left hand just behind you. Inhale, lift, exhale, twist. Fantastic. All the way back to center. Left hand over to right knee, right hand behind. Inhale, lift, exhale, twist. Fantastic, guys. Coming all the way back, coming onto the hands and knees now. So spread your fingers wide underneath shoulders, knees hip distance apart. Extend the right leg now. Flex the foot, and you're going to just touch the toes to the floor, and then inhale, lift, but high. So we're using some lovely active stretches here. So touch the toes down, and then lift high, high, high. Your spine is straight. Well done. Let's go. 5, 4, 3, well done, 2, and 1, well done. Now stay with that leg nice and high. We're going to come into some rainbow kicks. So with that right leg, I want you to open as wide as you can, keeping the torso straight. Touch the right toe to the floor in line with the hip, and then inhale, lift, 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 lift high, and touch down to the floor. Well done, right behind you. Inhale, lift as high as you can. Use the strength from the hip. Fantastic. And then inhale all the way. I know it's challenging. Try to keep the torso and arms straight. So continue doing this. Just make sure the torso is straight. Draw your belly button in. Use the strength of your core and the strength of your hip flexors. Let's go for another 3. Keep breathing. 2. Well done, guys. Last one. And then stepping the right foot all the way out to the right side. Well done. So you're going to have the option here to either keep the legs straight in line with this right hip, or you could come into fire hydrant. But I want you to get the knee higher than the hip, okay? Because we're just overextending a bit more. So if you can keep the leg straight, fantastic. If not, bend the leg. So you lift up higher than the hip and then drop down. Well done. Careful of cramp. Well done. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep it high. Hold it in the air. You can do it. 3,
2, 1. Well done, guys. Slide that right foot to the outside of your right hand. Well done. Start to bend into this right side, start to straighten the leg. Just opening, rotate through this hip. Fantastic. Now slowly straighten this right leg. Keep the right toes to the floor. If you need a block for this, that's absolutely fine. Take an inhale, lift through your heart, and then fold yourself down. Well done. So keep the right toes to the floor. Your hips are in line with your left knee. Well done. Relax your head and shoulders. Sink both hands down. Well done. Now walk your hands so that they come underneath your shoulders, which means you'll be a little bit lengthened and your spine is straight. If you need the blocks for this, that is fine. Keep the right toes to the floor and then inhale, lift your right arm up. Good, well done. Try to keep the hips straight, draw the left hip forward, right hip back. Hold for 3, well done guys. 2, and 1, right hand back to the floor. Start to walk your hands forward and then bend back into that right leg. Fantastic. So just heel toe that right foot out slightly, so like a wide lizard. Take your right hand and then push your right knee out. So what we ultimately want to do is twist our torso behind us when we twist. A little movements here, just opening, strengthening through this right hip. Deep breaths. Well done. Now look to your right foot. I want you to make sure the toes are facing to the top of the mat. Very slowly, see if you can bend through the left leg. Right arm lifts up, go ahead, see if you can grab the foot. Well done, yay, well done. What's really important here is that you twist the torso more. Okay, so don't be down here because that will be way harder for you to get to the foot. Twist behind, press the leg in, well done. Hold and breathe, you've got it. If you need to flip the mat over to protect your knee, you can. 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Release that left leg down, right hand back inside. Well done, guys. Slowly draw that right knee behind and then shake that leg out. Well done. So let's change legs. If you need to just reset, maybe go through a little movement. We're going to lift that left leg up higher than your glute. Flex the foot, just engaging the muscles. Touch the toe down and then lift all the way up higher. Well done. Let's go. 6, 5, 4, 3. So your torso is straight, your arms are completely locked out. There's no movement from the arms. Last one. Well done. Keep that leg high, higher than the hips. Let's start to make our rainbow circles. So lift the leg, make sure you have enough space. You're going to round the leg all the way, touch the toe to the floor, and then inhale, lift all the way up and back. No movement from the torso. This is all in your left hip joint. Well done. Keep breathing, keep going through it. Get that leg high. I know it's hard. Draw your belly in. Let's go for another 3, 2, and then last one. Oh, it's a challenge, I know. All the way over. Well done. Reset, take a deep breath in, and then from here you can either keep the leg straight or you can bend, okay? Just make sure that the leg is coming higher than this hip. When you're ready, let's go. 8, 7, brilliant. No movement from the torso. Lock those arms. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold at the top. You've got it. 3, 2, 1. Ooh, I'm burning in my bum. Come all the way forward. Well done, guys. So bring that left leg now outside of the left hand. Let's just start to bend, straighten. Let's just roll through this hip. Move everything around. Deep breaths. Well done. Start to straighten this leg now. Left toes to the floor. Now very slowly start to fold yourself down. If you can, maybe reach the fingertips a little bit more forward. Relax the head and shoulders. Just lock out this left leg. Hips are in line with the right knee. Deep breaths. Fantastic, guys. Look to your left, look forward, walk the hands underneath the shoulders, right hand underneath right shoulder, and then lift and twist. You can use a block if you need to, guys, that's absolutely fine. Hold and breathe. 3, 2, 1. Well done. Left hand back to the floor. Walking the hands all the way forward as we bend into the left leg. Well done. Heel toe the left foot slightly further out to the left side. Right hand underneath right shoulder, left hand's going to press open through that knee. So ultimately what you want to do is try to get your right hip down to the floor. Good, well done. Keep going. Keep pressing forward. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, left arm lifts all the way up. Fantastic, looking great, guys. Bending through the right knee. If you need to extra support, wrap the mat. Take hold of the right foot with your left hand, and then twist the torso. Just make sure the left toes are facing to the top of the mat or the top of the room, or whatever. Well done. Hold and breathe. Keep twisting behind you. 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Release the leg down. Left hand back to the floor. And then very slowly from here, slide the leg all the way back. Shake it out behind you. Well done. Open the knees nice and wide and then sink down. So we're in wide-legged child's pose. No one's feet should be touching. We want a little bit of gap here. Sink down and reach your hands forward. Open the knees wide. No one should be on their knees. Knees are open. I mean, their torso should be on their knees. Well done. We're going to hold and breathe here for 5. Keep opening. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done, guys. Walk your hands all the way back. Tuck your toes. Lift up. Downward facing dog. So walk your hands to the top of the mat, and we're going to walk our dog out. I want you to stretch it back. Maybe sway from side to side. Look under one armpit, then the other. Hold and breathe. Just move. Warm yourself up. Well done. So you're going to look forward between the hands, and you're going to inhale your right leg high. Press your left heel to the floor and lift that right leg as high as you can. So you want to point the toe here. Point, point, point. Press the hands into the floor. Press the chest back towards your thighs. Left heel is reaching to the floor. Hold and breathe. Let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend the knee into your chest. Step it all the way through into your low lunge. Well done, guys. Interlace the hands to your right thigh and pulse forward and back. Well done. I'm getting myself another mat. Knees are not having it today. There we go. Bend back and forth, easing into this side. Take an inhale, lift your arms up, reach your fingertips high, press your hips forward. Deep breaths. Well done. Place the fingertips to the floor and start to straighten this right leg. So pick the toes up, lock out the leg. Remember your hips are in line with your left knee. Now if you need the blocks for this, absolutely use them. Take an inhale, lift, reach the chest forward, get some length, okay? So what you don't want to be up here and sort of just fold down. If you can lift and edge your torso forward more, you see how I'm reaching forward, then I can fold. Well done. What you want to do is encourage that forehead down to your shin. So don't keep up nice and high, you want to root down. Well done. Imagine you're sniffing your shin. Get a good one. Well done. Hold for 3. Keep going all the way. 2. And 1. Well done. Now rise yourself up. Right toes to the floor, tuck your left toe, and you're going to lift up. Well done. So make sure that your left heel is to the floor, which may mean you rise up a little bit or you're on your blocks. Okay, so you may need your blocks for this. Okay, now doesn't matter. Draw your left hip forward, right hip back. And then again, you are folding yourself into your right leg. So when you're up here, you just sort of don't really get that depth of when you reach in and try to encourage the forehead down to the shin. As soon as your knee is bending, guys, you bring that leg back up. You bring your torso back up. You're not stretching if you're bending. Well done, fantastic. Let's hold and breathe here for 3, 2, and 1. Fantastic. Now look to your right foot. If you have the blocks, stay onto them. If you're on the floor, just hold on just in front of the foot. We're going to bend. We're going to press the weight into that right foot. So I'm rocking onto the tiptoes of my left foot. I'm keeping my right leg straight and I am lifting my left leg high, standing splits. So once my leg is lifted, if you can, you're going to go and grab with your right hand the outside of your right ankle and you're going to draw your forehead in again to your right shin. Fantastic, guys. Keep that left leg high, higher than the hip. Root in. Well done. Hold and breathe. Keep that forehead aiming towards the shin for 3, 2, 1. Step your left foot to the outside, next to the right foot, and exhale, fold. Well done, everyone. Take hold of your elbows and just sway side to side. Well done. Relax the head, relax the shoulders. Maybe you're bending one knee at a time. Everything is soft. Well done. Release the hands to the floor. So you might need to bend the knees, that's absolutely fine. And then from here, you're going to jump, step, or walk into a plank position. Nice. Lower chaturanga. Upward facing dog or cobra. Beautiful, guys. And then tuck your toes. Downward facing dog. Brilliant. Lovely, lovely, lovely. So when you're ready, let's lift our left leg lovely and high, open and stack. Oh, I feel tight today. Point the toe, open, and press the chest back towards the thighs. Really, really good, guys. Looking so good. Slowly step the left foot all the way through the hands. Drop the right knee down. Release the right toes. Well done. Hands to your thigh. Pulse back and forth here. Relax the muscles in the face. Brilliant. Take an inhale, lift your arms up overhead. Remember, no one up like this. You're always with the heel and the knee in line or a bit further. Breathe. Well done. Fingertips to the floor, start to straighten the left leg. Left toes off the floor. Make sure your right hip and knee are in line and fold forward. Again, try to draw this left hip back and that right hip forward. Melt your forehead in. Keep drawing it in. Remember, if it feels easy, you're probably not in the right position. You want to feel this little bit of resistance. Resistance is what is making you flexible. Got to push past it. Use the breath. When you think you can't go anymore, exhale. That's when you can go that extra little bit deeper. Well done. So hands out in front, underneath your shoulders. And then we're going to place the left toes to the floor. We tuck the right toe and we lift ourselves up. So if you need your blocks for this, absolutely. So make sure your right hip is drawing forward, your left hip is drawing back. Take an inhale, lift to begin with. Get that length, that is the length we're looking for. And then we fold, melt, forehead in towards the chin. Forehead in towards your shin. Guys. Well done, keep going. Looking great, guys, beautiful. Really, really impressive. Don't let that left knee bend. Brilliant, let's go for another 3. You've got it. 2. And 1, well done. Now, gently place the hands gently in front of the foot. So we're going to come into our standing split. So if you're on the blocks, that's fine. Hands to the blocks, but just in front of the left leg. Slowly start to straighten that right leg, high, 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 high. Don't bend through either leg, okay? Good. Get that leg as high as you can. Keep rooting it towards the ceiling. Imagine I'm behind you and I'm lifting that leg. Good. Now, if you want to go slightly deeper, take the left hand behind your left ankle and pull the forehead in. Well done. If you need to come down, reset, maybe shake the hip, that's absolutely fine. Keep walking the hands back towards that foot. So no one should have a space between their hand and their leg. Okay, so walk the hands back slightly. Good. Another breath. You've got it. Fantastic. Place the right foot to the top of the mat. Forward fold. If you need to just shake the legs out, I know it can be quite intense that. Shake them. Well done, fellas. Deep breath in. Big sigh out. Well done. Slowly from here, rise yourself all the way up. Roll the shoulders back, roll the head. Fantastic. So everyone take a big, oh, you can't see my head. Take a big step open. Now wider than you usually would, because again, we're pushing that little bit extra, okay? Wide, wide, wide. Good. Toes facing out, heels are facing in. Slide your hands down your legs. So I want this to be wide, okay? You know, wider than you normally would. Hands are going to press onto the knees and we're swaying. So you are using the hands to open the knees, okay? Keep the chest high, try not to be rounded. We just roll gently side to side. Good. Sorry about that noise, guys. Keep going, keep breathing. Good. So we're going to come into a little bit of mobility work, okay? So this is using the strength of our hip flexors here, which is a huge, huge part of what we're learning to do. So what we're going to do is we're going to come to Skandasana into Warrior Two. So I'm going to demonstrate to you first. If you come to some of my classes, we use this transition quite a bit. So we're going to start with our right foot. You're going to turn your right foot to face the top of the mat and your left heel slightly, left toe slightly in. Reach your arms so you're in line with the shoulders. Look over your right middle finger, bend into the knee. Again, super important, right knee, right heel are in line. No one is here. I promise you won't get into splits if you like that. Now, I'm going to demonstrate to you first, okay, just so you can watch my movements. So I'm slowly going to inhale, I straighten my right leg and flex the toes off the floor. I'm going to bend into my left leg, hands come down. I sink down into my Skandasana. Now remember, I know this is a tricky pose for lots of you. So as long as your heel is to the floor, I don't mind if you're here, okay? As soon as that left heel comes off the floor, you're too low, okay? It's all in, don't compromise the form because you want to get down deeper, you know? Then, here's the challenging part. You stay in Skandasana for a breath, and then on your next inhale, you press back. Warrior Two, all right? It looks challenging because it is. So, I want you to do this at least 5 times. Follow your breath. The breath is the one thing that's going to help you get up, okay? You wonder why athletes and people who work with sport take a deep breath before they run or before they jump, is because that gives them a little bit of power, okay? Sorry, talking way too much. Going to your Warrior Two. Slowly inhale, pick up the toes, and then sink into your left leg, hands to your heart. Yes, good. When you're ready, inhale, press, kick. Yes, well done. If it takes you a few tries, that's fine. Go in your own time, let's go. Sink down. Inhale, rise, kick up. Yes, well done. Another 3, you've got it. Follow that breath. Inhale low, take that breath in Skandasana, and then inhale back up. Brilliant. Keep going, guys. Yes, lovely strength. Fantastic, absolutely amazing. One more time. And then when you're ready, we're going to sink all the way down, Skandasana. Fantastic. Sink your bottom to the floor. Well done, well done. Now, with your left hand, you're going to take hold of your left ankle, and then you're going to bend the foot so it's next to your left heel. So you're in a sort of L shape with your leg. If you have bad knees, you'll struggle with your knees, come back to this position, okay? Don't hurt your knees. So, you probably can feel it in your inner thighs now. What you're going to do is you're going to come fold forward. Oh, it's horrible. Keep your right toes flexed. If you need a block, sometimes if you need to relax, you can come sort of halfway. What we are working on now is our inner left hip, right here. I know lots of people after some of the classes say your groin is really hurting, and that's so normal. When do you really exercise your groin, you know? Well, work on that part of your body. We do lots of squats, but we don't really get into this muscle here. It's kind of neglected. So we're going to count. You're probably thinking we've been in here for a long time, but we're going to go for 5. Keep sinking, keep breathing. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Walk your hands all the way back. Press the weight forward now, so we're high onto our left knee. Relax your right toes to the floor. So we're coming into half frog. So with your left heel, slightly open it wider than your left knee. Then come down, if you can, to your forearms. Sink slightly back into your glutes. So press the bottom back a little bit. And this is going to help inside the thighs. Close your eyes. And I want everyone to listen to your breathing. 5 breaths, you've got it. Brilliant. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done, guys. Slowly rise yourself up, draw your right knee in, come back, wide-legged child's pose. Sink your hands forward. Well done, guys. Melt the body to the floor. Well done, walking yourself all the way back. Tuck your toes, press the knees in line with your hips. Downward facing dog. Press everything back. Deep breaths. Looking forward between your hands. You're either going to jump, bunny hop, or try to handstand to the top of the mat. Well done. Inhale, crown of the head lifts. Come into a flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale very slowly, 1 vertebrae at a time, relaxing all the way through your spine. Roll the shoulders back. Fantastic, well done. Let's take 4 deep breaths here. Let's reset. Slow it down. If you need some water, take some water. Well done, guys. So coming back into our wide-legged stance. This time, toes facing front, heels facing slightly out if you can. We're going to pivot from our hips and we're going to fold ourselves in half. I want you to walk the hands through the legs and I want you to pull your torso through. So toes are facing forward this time. Heels are gently out. Well done. Trying to aim, pull yourself through the legs. Well done. Brilliant, guys. Keep breathing. Extremely slowly, walk your hands all the way back. Hands to the hips, rise yourself up. Well done. So let's come over to our Skandasana to Warrior 2 onto our left leg. So flip the left toe out, right toe slightly in, pigeon toe. Inhale, lift the arms, bend through your left leg. Good, check alignment of the left foot. Torso and hips, right side, just the head is the thing that turns to the front. Well done. When you're ready, inhale, lift the toes off, the left toes off the floor, slowly bend into the right leg. Yes. Next inhale, let's go. Bend. Guys, amazing. Let's go 5 times. Big inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Oh, you got it. Well done. Exhale. Inhale. Well done. I think this is our last one. If it's your last one, sink yourself all the way down, Skandasana, hands to your heart, and then slowly bottom to the floor. Well done. I know that is challenging. So if you have knee problems, again, keep the foot to the floor. If you don't, take hold of the ankle with the right hand and place that right foot. What you don't want with that knee is it for us to slide in. You want that knee either wider than the hip or in line with the hip, facing forward, okay? If it's facing in, you're not actually involving the muscles that we need. So fold yourself, so pivot your hips forward and then come down. I know it's challenging. Try not to round through the spine. If you need a block, use the block, cushion. Keep your left toes flexed. Don't neglect that side. Well done, guys, doing so well. Keep breathing. Relax the muscles in the face. Well done. Take an inhale, hands to the floor. Press yourself forward. Left toes come to the floor. Half frog. So slide the left leg and the right knee open. Make sure, so important, that the right heel is wider than your right knee. Sink yourself. And then just slightly press the weight backwards. Good. You guys are doing great today. Very, very slowly, guys. You're going to press the hands all the way up. Now with your right toe, tuck it and return back to a wide-legged fold. Well done. Walk the hands back, take outside the ankles and pull yourself through. Relax the head and shoulders. And then from here, hands to your hips. Rise yourself up. Well done, guys. Really well done. Come to step to the top of the mat. I want you to shake your legs out. Big shake. Well done. So if you have the wall, I know I didn't say we needed the wall, but we do. Or if you have something like just a hard surface that is in line with your hip. So this is such a good exercise to do. I will put it in the Bible. It is in the Bible, sorry, in a couple of days. This is so, so, so good for you, okay? So we're going to start with our right leg and we're going to step it to the wall. Now, no one should be down here. Either your leg is in line with your hips, or if you're going that extra, you're overextending, you get the leg higher, okay? Make sure that you're not opening to your left side. Your hips and torso are facing the leg. Now, no one can bend that knee. It may feel quite nice, but you're going to keep that leg straight. You're going to reach your arms up and you're going to reach your hips forward, and then you're going to try and hold onto the leg, draw your forehead in. So, fantastic, guys. Now, here we are in splits pose with our right leg. Ignore the left leg for now. This is every single muscle that we use for our front leg, okay, when we're in the splits. So once you can nail this, you are halfway there, okay, because you're already using every single muscle that we use. Well done. Hold and breathe. Keep drawing your forehead in. Fantastic. 3, 2, and 1. Well done, guys. Shake that leg out. Brilliant. Brilliant, brilliant. Left leg now. Good. Keep it locked out. So if you know yoga, standing hands are foot pose. So we're ultimately doing that with just a bit of support. So remember, see how I'm open now to my right side. What I want to do is I want to rotate back, okay? Make sure you're not sort of like this. I know it's hard because we're wearing black, but this right hip comes forward. That's what the challenge is. You draw it forward and my right toes are facing forward, okay? Then I pivot and then I hold the leg. Good. Brilliant, guys. Don't let the knee bend. Press the foot in. Fantastic. Draw the forehead down. Well done. Slowly release the leg. While we're here, I'm just going to show you a little exercise that I do. It's not splits related, but it is as well because we're using those muscles. So if you know Birds of Paradise pose, which is this pose, okay? Don't ever get into a yoga pose like that, okay? That was bad and quick. So for example, I use the wall for that to build the flexibility by removing the balance aspect of it. So I like to press my leg as high up as I can. Doesn't matter if you start up here, you can eventually move. Then I go in, grab the leg, and I try and straighten the leg, okay? So if you're working on Bird of Paradise, this is fantastic because you're working on the muscles that you need to use, but removing the fear of falling and that concentration on the balance, okay? I wish we had more time because I could go on and on and on, but I'm not going to today. All right, guys, so shake out your legs, come to the top of the mat. Take a deep inhale, reach your arms all the way up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, around the head lifts. Jump, step or float, plank position. Lower chaturanga. Flip the toes, upward facing dog. And then tuck your toes. Downward facing dog. Well done, guys. Bending the knees to the floor. Sitting onto the bottom. And then opening your legs up wide. We're not going to have time to do front splits today, so that is everyone's homework. But everything that we're doing today is actually obviously going towards that. So don't worry if you think, oh, we're not doing the splits. Everything that we're doing is contributing to it. Maybe sometimes it's better to take a rest, reset. Anyway, I want to talk to you about wide-legged splits. So come into your wide-legged. Now, for your splits, you want the difference between wide-legged fold. So wide-legged fold, for instance, would be coming down like this, right? You know, you don't, sorry, you can't see me. You don't need to have the legs ridiculously wide for your wide-legged fold. Splits is different. It is all in our hips. So you want to be able to extend the knees out behind you. So as soon as I roll my knees, my glutes are engaged, okay? Everyone just turn your knees out. Does your bum just suddenly go, just suddenly tightens as soon as my knees go out? Good, well done. Now, you can point, flex the toes, whatever feels right for you. Place the hands either side of your left leg, and then I want you to press the hips slightly forward so you can open a bit more. Good, nice adjustments, guys. Try the other side. Lift the bottom up first, press forward. Well done. So you're probably thinking, oh my God, I am right now, this hurts me. I did my glutes yesterday when I worked out. So obviously a little tighter. Please factor that into your practice as well if you are doing lots of weight training and you are sore. All right, we're going to fold ourselves forward. So press the hips forward and then start to come down. So remember, in normal splits, no one really comes down. That is a wide-legged fold. In splits, you normally stay up, you do the point, but your legs are pretty much in line, okay? Wide-legged fold, you can sit back slightly and you come down, okay? So keep holding, keep going, keep rotating forward. No one should be back like this. Everyone is sticking their bottom out and you are trying to get your private parts to the floor. Aim to that, so we're tilting the pelvis forward. And imagine the pelvis is like a bowl of water and you're trying to tip that water out. I always like that. You're pressing forward. Well done. Let's hold for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Absolutely well done. Everyone shake your legs. Bring those legs forward. Ooh, Lordy be. Fantastic. Just place the feet out in front of you and I want you to rock the hips side to side. Windshield wiper the legs. Well done, guys. Brilliant. Let's come to lie onto our back. Give yourself a big cuddle. And I just want you to roll your knees. So just roll through the hips. So just take hold of the knees, roll gently. Well Release the left leg to the floor, draw your right knee into your chest, flex the foot. Inhale, lift your right leg up to the sky, flex the foot. Take hold of underneath the foot or behind the leg, or if you have a strap, use the strap and pull the leg in. Just make sure the head and shoulders are relaxed to the floor. Well done. Now, if you have a strap, take the strap with the left hand, or if you're just holding on with your hand, take your left hand to the outside of the right leg. We're going to draw the leg all the way over to the left side. So we're coming into a twist, but we're also going to be using the back of the hamstrings. Be so gentle here, it is intense. Now, you can either stay here or possibly bend into the left foot and try to grab the left foot with your right hand. So we are really pretzeling ourselves. Be so gentle. Well done. Keep breathing. 3, 2, and 1. Slowly unravel your legs. Well done. Give yourself a big hug with your right knee. And then just shake the leg out. Well done. Changing sides. So draw the left knee into your chest. And then shooting it up to the spine. Flex the feet. Energy through the heel. Deep belly breaths. Well done. So, take the strap or the leg with the right hand and draw the leg over. Look over the left shoulder. Make sure that left shoulder stays to the floor. And if you want to go deeper, you can bend through the right knee, hold on to the left, right toe with the left hand. Good. Hold and breathe. Keep flexing the left foot. Never let that foot become loose. We need to have those muscles engaged. Well done. Very slowly unravel yourself. Give yourself a big hug, big squeeze. Curl yourself up into a little ball, so place the nose in between the knees, squeeze, 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 and then coming into happy baby. Well done, guys. Hold on to the feet, draw the knees down, and just roll yourself side to side. Deep breaths. Big smile, feel proud of yourself. You're getting better and better. You may not feel sometimes, you don't feel, maybe you feel you're going backwards or you're not making much progress, but I promise you, you aren't. Be gentle to your body, be proud of your body. If you're doing this class, it is adding improvements to you. I promise you, you're doing so well. Give yourself a full body stretch. Any last movements that you need to do, shake them out, maybe roll, anything you like. If you're listening to the playlist, changing the song on the playlist to Ode by Nils Forum or Danger of Hell, or anything you like, just let everything go to the mat. I want you to close the eyes and just melt everything down. Everything is heavy. The muscles in your face are relaxed. Your jaw is soft. Start to deepen the breathing. Wiggle your fingers. Wiggle your toes. Give yourself a full body stretch. And then drawing the knees into your chest, give yourself a cuddle. Rolling over to your right side, just curl up into a little ball here. And then pressing yourself all the way up to a comfortable seated position. Taking a big inhale, reach your arms all the way up to the sky, palms together. Exhale, hands to your heart center in prayer. Let's bow our heads with love, gratitude, and kindness to yourself and then everybody else around you. Be proud of yourself. Thank you so very much for sharing this practice with me. I hope you have a lovely Monday and it continues throughout the week. Namaste. Thank you so much, everyone. Gosh, I'm hot. Well done. You absolutely smashed it as per usual. Be proud of yourself. I know it's not easy, but nothing good is, guys. And I can't tell you that moment you get down to splits, it is an amazing feeling. So keep going. I know we didn't do the splits today, but trust me, everything else that we did is contributing to it. So don't, think you need to go into splits every single time. Absolutely fine. I remember when I learned how to do the splits, I was actually doing my teacher training, and we hadn't done the splits at all. We were on the third week, I think, and I was like, oh, I really want to do the splits, but I've never been able to do it. And the guy who was teaching us was like, I promise you, everything that we've been doing for 3 weeks, you can do the splits. And I was like, no way. And I did it. And I was like, what? I haven't done the splits in years, since I was a child. So it just goes to show that everything that we're doing is contributing to it. We're getting stronger, we're getting more flexible, and you guys are nailing it. So I'm super proud. I'm not worried about anything with you all. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. I'll send this course to you right now, and you'll have your second video tomorrow, second video of the 3rd week tomorrow. So keep it up. I love you all very, very much. Always here for a chat. Splits, non-splits. So lots of love. Eat your food, drink so much water. Let's replenish the muscles. So important. Love you guys. Bye. Stay positive. Sending you love.